Hey everyone, down here with the latest UTS character breakdown video, and today we're gonna take a look at Dee Jay. Now, Dee Jay is a rather interesting character. He is the only mainline character that was designed by an American, James Goddard. Super Street Fighter 2 were originally intended to feature two brothers who were supposed to be identical, save for a head swap. But Goddard thought that would be redundant since there already were two fighters who were quite similar in Ryu and Ken. And the rest is, like they say, history. Dee Jay's backstory is that he is a major musical sensation who enters the Second World Tournament to find some new rhythms. It is unclear just how far he gets in the tournament, but it does find the new rhythms he is looking for, and his new record is a smash hit. Now let's take a look at how he plays in the UTS system. Dee Jay is a move 3 character with 25 health, making him quite average. His ultra, the Sobat Festival, is a charge 2/6 attack die ultra, with the added effect that before dealing damage with this attack you may re-roll any of your dice with shield results, then continue dealing the damage with the attack, meaning that you get a second chance at rolling those fists. Now for his attacks, we can see Dee Jay is quite balanced with 8 projectile, 10 strikes and 8 specials. So let's start off with his projectiles. First off we have the Air Slasher, a 2 dice attack with range 2 to 4, with the added bonus that you gain edge at range 3 for a total of 3 dice. Then we have the Double Air Slasher, which is a 3 dice EXable attack with a range of 3 to 4, with the edge at range 4, giving you the potential for 5 dice if you EX. Then for his strikes, we have the Slide Kick, a 3 dice range 1 to 2 attack with mix up 2. Then we get the Knee Shot, 3 dice range 1, mix up 1 and poke. Next up is the Machine Gun Upper, 3 dice range 1 to 2 attack with knockback 1, and if you combo into it you gain another dice for a total of 4. It also has the added effect that after this attack resolves, move Dee Jay up to 2 spaces. And finally we have the Flip Throw, a 2 dice range 1 attack with throw 2, with the added effect that if the defender is thrown into an object or wall, they take 1 additional damage. Now the specials, we have the Double Rolling Sabat, a 2 dice charge 2 attack with knockback 2, with the added bonus that this attack gets +1 attack die for each space the defender was moved by charge, giving you a potential for 4 dice. And lastly, we have the Jackknife Maximum, a 3 dice EXable attack, range 2, with knockback 2, with the added effect that after this attack resolves, move Dee Jay up to 2 spaces. And for his events, we have the regular Focus Attack, Baits, and his super, the Sobat Carnival, a 4 dice dash 2 attack with mix up 2, with the added bonus that this super can be comboed into, as we will see in just a bit. Then we have his unique events, starting with Fantastic, Show Me That Move Again. This card is played as an action, gain 2 meter, return an attack card placed into your discard pile this turn to your hand, meaning this will most likely be played as your second action in order to get to use the return an attack card. Otherwise you would only gain the 2 meter, but if you're close to an ultra or even a super, it could be worthwhile use of the card. Then we have the Don't Feel Bad, I'm Just Too Strong, that's all. This is played as a response. Play this card before rolling dice for an attack card against a blocking defender. Your attack gets +2 attack dice, meaning you get to you get a chance to negate your opponent's block dice. Or if they choose to boost block, you can play this card to try and really get through if you're going for a combo. Next up, we have the It's Showtime. Look at an opponent's hand, choose up to one of their non-super cards and discard it. Move Dee Jay up to 2 spaces. Now this card is really useful, especially if your opponent is already running low on cards, as it means you can remove one, hopefully totally remove a card category, allowing you to get through with a combo, which is quite important for Dee Jay, as we will see when we get to the combos. And lastly we have, your problem is you don't have a new rhythm, which is played as a response. Play when an attacker whiffs an attack against you. Resolve 3 dice unblockable attack against them. Now, let's take a look at some of his combos. As you can see, he has a few, but there is, in my mind, a bit of a problem with his combos, or rather a thing that you have to realize and work around, and that is that every combo starter, every real combo starter, since he only has 2, the knee shot and the slide kick, both are strikes. So if you want to get a combo off that is more than 2 cards long, you have to start with a strike, which limits him quite a bit and makes it a tad easier for him to be countered. But this, in my mind, is where the It's Showtime comes in, since it allows you to remove one of their non-super cards, meaning that if your opponent doesn't have all too many cards in their hand, you have a good chance to remove their strike if they have any, or any other kind of avoid event like wall jump or the like, to allow you to be sure that the combo goes through. And if you pair it with the response, don't feel bad, I'm just too strong, that's all, you have a much bigger chance to get your first attack through and get the combo going. With that out of the way, let's take a closer look at the combos. You either have the choice to start off with the knee shot or the slide kick. You have to start with these 2 cards if you want to gain the full combo length. Both are 3 dice, but you have to be aware of the ranges in order to be able to do some of the combos and to gain the most out of them. So, starting off, we get 3 dice for either one of those, heading into the machine gun upper for another 4, going into an air slasher for 3 dice with the edge, and ending with a double air slasher for 4 if you EX, netting you a total of 14 dice. Otherwise, if we start off with one of those into machine gun upper for 4, we can end in the jackknife maximum for another 4 dice if you EX, netting you a total of 11 dice. Or if you start off with one of those into machine gun upper for 4 dice on the machine gun upper, you can end with the Sobat Carnival for another 4 dice, netting you a total of 11 dice. And then, if we choose to start with the slide kick, we can go straight from the slide kick into the Sobat Carnival for a total of 7 dice. The other option is go through slide kick straight into the jackknife maximum, which if you EX will net you 4 dice, gaining you a total of 7 dice. One thing to note is that since slide kick is a range 1 to 2 attack with only mix up 2, no knockbacks, you have to be at range 2 to be able to combo into the jackknife maximum. When it comes to going through either knee shot or slide kick into machine gun upper, the range isn't that big of an issue, since this card allows you to move Dee Jay up to 2 spaces after this attack resolves, meaning you can easily get yourself into a good range with jackknife maximum or for gaining the edge of the air slasher. So that's everything for Dee Jay. Thanks for joining me, but remember, keep your day job, kids. Not everyone can fight like me. This is Dan Hibiki, signing off.